2015 is Christ in Motion, telling the stories, celebrating the gifts. The Christ in Motion story is a faith story from a new lifer about how God is using his or her God-given gifts to be Christ's hand and feet beyond the walls of new life. Today you get to hear mine. My love of music started back in 5th grade. I didn't know I harbored a love for music yet, but it developed quickly when my mom and dad told me, we have a piano in the house, so either you can take piano lessons, or you can choose a band instrument to learn how to play for the next 4 years. I chose the flute. It was small and portable. I thought it sounded pretty, except for some of the high shrill notes, and all you needed was the air in your lungs. So I learned to play it and how to read music, and loved playing in middle school and junior high. I did not care for the hot marching band uniforms. They were pretty uncomfortable and itchy, made of awful polyester back in the day. But I loved performing in the school concerts and recitals and playing the band songs from memory and practicing a lot every day. When I got to high school in the 90s, Lincoln Community High School, if you wanted to continue to play your instrument, you were required to be in marching band. I already knew marching band was not my thing, so I quit the instrumental music scene, and the flute sat on a shelf for many years. Time passed. I graduated high school and college, started working full-time, got married, started a family. So how and when did I finally pick up that flute again and relearn to play after decades of abandonment? About 4 years ago, my niece Jenna started learning to play the flute in 7th or 8th grade. When I found out she was learning to play, I told her that I had played the flute too when I was her age. Big emphasis on the past tense. She asked me if I still had it. I should find it and dust it off so I could play some duets with her. I was like, you have got to be kidding me, Jenna. That was a long time ago. I could never figure it out again. Inspired by my niece and her friend Connie Coates, who I had also seen playing flute in church, I decided to pick it up and figure it out again. Little did I know this was Christ in motion through that flute. I suddenly remembered how much joy I felt after practicing a piece of music, hitting all the notes, well, most of the notes, with a clear, warm tone on time. It came back to me after all those years. It was like riding a bike. Jenna and I eventually played together at her great-grandpa's 95th birthday in Cherokee, Iowa. And as maid of honor at my friend Carrie Mike's wedding in July of 2012, I played Ave Maria on the flute as part of her ceremony. Now, our new family Christmas tradition is playing carol bells, Let It Snow, and anything else we can find for flute and piano at Grandma's house either before or after her wonderful dinner. With all the responsibilities, commitments, parental duties, and career requirements we adults have nowadays, it's hard to carve out time for those hobbies that we think we do for our own enjoyment. I feel God wanted me to play again. There was that nudge from the Holy Spirit. Eventually, I felt confident enough to play special music in New Life. I still love to practice. It's just a little harder now to find time with 2 young boys on the run and life in general. I really enjoy playing music with my husband Josh as my accompanist. It makes practices convenient too. He inspires me with his dedication to piano, and now our younger son Jason is playing piano too. We recently saw a car magnet on the back of a minivan that read, "Our family makes music together." We were like, there's so many that. Christ is in motion through a musician, a flautist, through the music and the melodies, made, played, and received in others' ears, as it draws family together and people together. And God's love can be felt in the carrying and sharing of the warm musical notes of His